Nini ngiyasebenza la ngilakhaya nje ngiyasebenza I'm on the clock manje kungena lama question solo nje ngivukile kuseni ngangena kusho ukuthi aniyibonanga iclip yami lapho ngayishuthe office lami ngasho ukuthi ngicela ukuthi singene le parliament yamakhosetive phakathi inside. The reason I say that is because the political climate is right, whereby we need to intimidate Makosetive inside and outside. We need to get inside this parliament and call him for his bluff under his monarchical democracy. Ngangayivumi at the time ngesikhathi sabojana basibawungena parliament, but in retrospect, I think they had a strategy. So this is very strategic. Let me tell you something. When Makosetive tries to intimidate us, we must do the opposite. Makosetive, by keeping Bomtandena Baketela Pejele, he's showing people, if you run for parliament and you come into my house of parliament, I'm going to round you up and throw you in jail. Because he's afraid, especially of the international community, because now you're embarrassing him internationally. Because now you're working within the structures, right? Within his own monarchical democracy. So you're embarrassing him and you're showing him for his bluff. You're calling him for his bluff. That's what you people don't understand. Pelama Constitutive Bokauzela would not be in exile. Nabomtandena Bakete would not be in prison. If it did not matter that democracy activists are inside parliament, his own parliament. You understand? But this is our country back then. So yes, okay. Unemonarchical democracy. Okay. Let's show the world that when we are closing every avenue. So that it's politics what we're playing now. We're playing what we call a chess. So Uswazis need to follow this thing. So those who are saying let's not participate in the government. And I think most of them are doing it because it was called by Kauzela. No, you must look at that's why I need to listen to the idea. Listen to the strategy before you judge. Don't look at the player who's coming up with the cards. You must look at the game that he's playing. So, actually, I thought of this way before Kauzela. So, let's fill these people there. Elect people like my mother. I'll tell you that much. La Fairview, and the whole world will pay attention. Trust me, because I know that woman. Not because she's my mother. She's going to speak in a way that is going to resonate with the Swazi people, and the international community will understand. And as a woman, it will be embarrassing for Makosetive to go grab a woman inside this parliament and go throw her in jail. So fagan bomake masibongile, fagan bontombi, fagan bonke boxolani, all these progressives, but fagan flood that parliament with progressive forces. Bangene la parliament. You could say, let's live it fully. We're going to speak the will of the people. This country does not belong to one man. Let's go inside the parliament, which is not his parliament, it's our parliament. You must remember that. He must not rub a stamp and do whatever he wants in parliament, like the way he bought his private jets. He intimidates everybody in parliament. Let us put people that is not going to intimidate in parliament. Let me tell you something. What's going to happen is going to elevate himself even more so on the international stage, Makosetive, and bring the whole scrutiny on him. If he arrests any more members of parliament and throws them in jail after Bakret and Tandem. Put him in a corner. Put him under pressure. That is what I'm saying, man. Understand the game and the strategy. I was against it at first. But you look at the politics on the ground. The politics is dynamic. And you change positions and shift positions with the changes that you see in the atmosphere in the country. We're at a point where Swazis are ready for democracy. I can tell. So we need to now push him even inside his own parliament. Don't let King Mswati intimidate you, even inside his parliament. Get democracy advocates. Parliament. Like this man who's representing the transport people. If they think go there and put him in there. People like Bokolani, people like Bomatsapta. Put people like they're going to be brave and speak up there in parliament and not be intimidated by Makosetive. Bukolani, all those people, Bosibongile Mazibuko, Bontombi Nkosi, all those people, Tata bonke labantu bafla, ijika yonke le parliament. Noma ngaba appoint alabakhe maconservative, the fact that he has 10 or 11 or 12 now progressives inside his own parliament. These are Swazis. They can be democratically elected to go into parliament and represent the people so we can know the true mood of the country, the people out there. Labantu vele sabayifunzile ukuthi hey lo mvudlala ngathi lo uthi lakhe le live lo ngafuna kaphume la kule live. What kind of rubbish is that? So let's show him. And what will happen? Let me tell you, this is going to really trigger the Americans because Makosativa has been hiding behind monarchical democracy. And they've been telling us, follow the guidelines, follow the constitution, follow. Okay, fine. Let's follow the constitution. Let's go and go to Nkundla centers and stand up for office and go and pressure Mswati inside his own parliament. And let's see what happens. If it touches those people, guess what he's going? He's going to trigger the international community this time. But there are 2 people. Now, if it gets 3 or 4, and then get, let's say, women, he arrest my mother, or Sibongile Mazibuko, anybody else there, let's see what happens. If the Americans are not going to jump on the case. And we're now forcing the hands of the international community. That's what we're doing by electing members of parliament who are progressive, who are representing the feelings of the people on the ground in Swaziland. Get them in there. Mina say, let's go into parliament. Let's go and vote for those people. I agree with Swalimo this time. I agree with Kauzela. I think he's right. And I think his strategy is very effective. And the people would not be in jail if it was not effective. You know, Mthandeni Bakete, Kauzela would not be in exile. What have they done? Nothing. They followed the will of the people from their communities, right? So let's show the world Gutsima Kosetive is full of it. And they must show him where to go. Thank you.